Rafiki. Hello, Sani Bonani. Du Melang. Habari sana. Hello, Rafiki. We are back. Let's get our house in order. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the Rafiki Nation, and thank you for coming through. I hope you have subscribed, and I hope you've managed to check the previous videos. I'm sure there's something that you'll actually resonate with. Check our previous videos, Rafiki. Good to have you back, Rafiki. To our returnees, welcome back. Karibu tena. It's always good to have you, Rafiki. It's always good to chat to you, you know. Anyway, Rafiki, today I'm just having mogodu, which is tribe, and I thought I've washed my hands already, Rafiki. And I thought, maybe we need to have a conversation around the food that we eat in Africa and how common it is. Rafiki, tribe is one of the food. Tribe is it's part of our staple in Africa, and I think in most parts of Africa, I know they have it. They call it utumbu in the East Africa, in Swahili. We also call it amatumbu in KZN, in KwaZulu-Natal, in South Africa. In Gauteng, we call it mogodu. Each and every place, I mean, this is basically the stomach of the cow. In Africa, we eat everything. So we don't just eat, you know, the steak or the oxtail, which is the tail. We eat everything, including the insides. And the insides, they are really good. And they are healthy. And they taste good. And it depends where you are in parts of Africa, you will do them differently. I like it when it's nice, boiled, a little bit of salt and pepper. That's it, Rafiki. Let's not spoil it. Let's not put a lot of spices and spoil it. So today, I did not make this one. I normally make it myself. I did not make this. I was just like, I need convenience, something quick. Order, boom, delivered. So I ordered from this restaurant in Johannesburg, which they do really well. And I've ordered it in Vino. And yeah, and that's what I'm having. I was just craving. You know, mogodu. That's what I wanted today. I would like to know what you call it in your country. What do you call the tribe? That's what I've been craving. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, and I'm having it with red wine. It's going down good. Anyway, whilst I'm having this, Rafiki, so another thing that I do read quite a lot, Rafiki, but I haven't done any reviews on the books that I read. But today, I thought whilst I'm having my mogodu, I can actually have a book review. And I bought this book, Uncancelable. I'm also a chiller, Rafiki, so I follow McG. Yeah, I've been following him for the past, 4 years now. And I like his channel. I like his stories. And now with him, with Saul, I think they've been with Saul now for the past 4 or 5 years. I can't even remember. But I remember the first time when Saul joined the show. Oh my goodness, I think that was quite a revolution within, you know, the YouTube channel. And also, I mean, Lance was a good guy, but with Saul coming on board, it just take it to the different level. And what was interesting was also, you know, reading about that on this book. But I felt so close to McG, being a chiller, being an adult for that matter. My son always says to me, "I can't believe you're a chiller." But that's a nice thing about the podcast and chill, that it doesn't have an age or whatever. Everyone is welcome, and everyone can follow the conversation, and everyone can associate with the channel. And I really enjoy it. Then when he started talking about the book, which came as a surprise, by the way, I was like, wow, McG, I never actually saw this coming, which I think it was a brilliant move on his part. He's done very well, and I think it's important that this history is preserved and the story is being told by him. We don't want these stories where it's been told by others. You know, there's this saying in our African language that until, okay, I'm going to say it in English, but it says, until the lion sings, or rather the lion speaks, the story will always be told by the teller. Huh? Story will always be told by the hunter, because the lion cannot speak for themselves. So exactly that. I was quite impressed when I saw, you know, with McG, so young at his age, and it's already done. And it's so interesting. There are certain things that, I mean, McG talks about everything and anything in his channel, but there are things that he has not really spoken about, and you start reading about it in his book. I was reading about his journey at the different radio stations and how he had to move on. But it's whilst there's a lot of nuggets in it, there's also a lot of humor. And let me share that. But it's so nice to see, you know, us as South Africans, or rather Africans, we are telling our stories. The other one I'm enjoying at the moment is Thebe The Traveler. What an amazing guy. I mean, I know it's too different, but they are telling their stories. And this one, I just started reading it, and I can't wait to get, especially to the traveling part. But it's so interesting when he starts telling the stories about his early childhood and how he moved from, you know, from the Free State, or rather Northern Cape, to Johannesburg. Wow, wow, wow. And then this one, it's an easy read. It's an easy read, and it's all about, I like how he's telling, this one is such a nice, how he's telling his stories that we can associate with. I like it. On his opening, when he says, welcome to South Africa, where a cashier at Pick n Pay can ask you if you need a checkers. If you're in South Africa, you can relate to that, because that's what we call a plastic bag, a checkers. That's the power of the brand. Anyway, he says, that's the freedom of speech, where Kanye and others confidently practice their freedom of bleach. Where you can go from doing Twalaza, Manisa to the Soki Soki. Or you can enjoy Magwinya with the Tulares and Kwe sisters, with the Kukmur Poki. Welcome to South Africa, where some kids are born white and raised black, because the moment their parents leave for work, they enjoy the comforts of their maid's back. Huh? Where kissing your dog on the mouth is quite suburban, and we all assume everybody from KZN comes from Durban. Believe me, I know. I can tell stories when every time I say I'm from KZN, they're like, oh, from Durban. Do you know so and so? I'm like, no, I'm from Pinetown. Anyway, welcome to South Africa, where I'm sure means maybe, and adults called each other baby. Where there are subtle differences between mom and my old lady. I still wonder why you don't need a passport to go to Guyana, and how family functions in Lenasia are incomplete without a Piani. That is so true. In Lenasia, in Wentworth, yeah, family functions are not complete. You still need the biryani, and we call it biryani. A place where you'll see things that you've never seen, like a couple, Gerard and Nadine, naming their daughter Geraldine. Where you can go to Virgin Active, and work out with active virgins, or debate Oscar Pistorius' facts and versions. I put it to you. In Eldos, it's strongly advised that you mustn't push. Did you get that? Otherwise, the purpose will dance. You must say book. Oh my God, I love this book. What I actually also loved about Katlego, when you order the book, it comes with so much pizzazz, so much drama. There's a little bit of a cup. The packaging is brilliant. He's made an effort to actually get his book out there, And it's also made an effort that you're not just buying a book, you are buying an experience. Mm. So yeah, me picnicking at home today and reading my books and enjoying Malamukhoroti. One book at a time. Yeah. And so today is something different. Not talking travel or anything, or rather I am traveling through the books. The books are also part of traveling. My mind is traveling and my mind is absorbing new information, and I'm getting exposure to some information I didn't have before. Okay. Hmm. 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 This one my favorite book. Yeah, that's what's up. So thank you, Rafiki, for tuning in. Just have a good day. Thank you, Rafiki, for watching right to the end, and for support. I really appreciate your support. So let me know what you call mogodu in your own language and which part of Africa you at. And I know in China they also eat mogodu. So if you are also tuning in from China, hey, the more the merrier. Just drop me a comment and why not put your flag, your country flag as well. Hmm? Okay. Thank you, Rafiki. Asante sana. Ngiyabonga. Till next time. Bye-bye.